YouTube, it's your boy SPG back with another banger video again. Here today, I'm watching Bulky, but I got some news. I thought I gotta show you guys some of this news real quick. You feel me? I gotta go back and watch Bulky, so this might be quick, short, and easy and simplified for you guys. So you guys know, we're getting an update around 2 o'clock. This is within 30 minutes of me doing this video. We're gonna have an update. You know, Ultra Space Time Rush is gonna reset. We're finally getting our new extremes. I thought these guys would come actually next week, but it seems like they're coming tomorrow. But at the same time, I already thought the guys would come because, mind you, if they're doing Zenkai Trunks tomorrow, that was during the Frieza, before the Android Saga, right? When Trunks came to Earth, like he first turned Super Saiyan, Goku came back. I was already thinking to myself that Trunks and all the other Z fighters, the Super Warriors, should be released on the same time, right? So tomorrow, best believe we're getting Zenkai Trunks tomorrow, and we're getting our new Elite Extreme Hype Super Warriors. And the event seems like our basic events, nothing very new about it. We have a limited stage for Tien, we have a limited stage for Krillin, where we could get their Z power, but it seems like it's only once a day. So I don't think we can actually grind these guys out all the way to 7 stars within one day, because it seems like this is only one daily thing, and no other events are really giving them Z power besides this, right? So that's coming up. But we're also getting a new co-op event as well. We already know the Android co-op events is also going to reset too. And if you guys didn't do Zenkai Legends Road Trunks already, just know his whole entire co-op event for his tickets and whatnot is going to end within 30 minutes. And I suggest that you guys really do all that. But it seems from this co-op event, we're going to be able to get Extreme Yamcha, right? So the Z Warriors, the Z Fighters, the new Extreme Super Warriors we're getting is Tien, Yamcha, or Krillin. For me, I thought originally they're going to give us new Extreme Z Fighters, not just Super Warriors, Z Fighters in general, right? Meaning we're going to get a new Krillin, a new Piccolo, a new Gohan, like Kid Gohan, and maybe a new Goku, because Goku's part of Z Fighters as well, is he not? So it doesn't really matter. We get 3 new extremes, and these extremes are fire. I'm telling you guys, these guys are fire. Like our boy Tien, bro. Boy Tien is looking kind of crisp. He looks like he's kind of balanced actually. It looks like his strike and his blast attack is actually both the same around it, but he has more blast attack, of course. His main ability, Home Spirit, he restores own health by 25%, cancels downgrades, cancels enemies upgrades. That's pretty meh. His unique ability, he seems to get buffs depending on how many battle members that you have left on the team. So pretty much you really want this guy to be your last stand unit, because look at that buff, bro. This dude is literally getting 40% of damage inflicted per defeated battle members. So that guy's gonna be doing some damage. His Tri-Beam Cannon, of course, his green card looks looking kind of crispy too. And his main ability actually, or his Z ability, gives boosts to Super Warriors and green units. So pretty much we're gonna be getting a lot of good stuff from that. Supporting every green unit in the game. Super Warriors 38%, a whopping 38%, bro. That's great. Tien is already looking kind of top tier for the extremes. No funny, no cap, can't even lie about that. Me myself, I don't even like Tien like that, but his kit, his whole being a last stand unit, his his blue card doesn't really do much. It just subtracts arch card speed, but it's pretty meh. But you want him to be a last stand unit. And now we're gonna be looking at a bird Krillin at D-Free Krillin. I hate Krillin. I don't really like Krillin. The way he's so he's so into Android 18 and all of that. I don't know, but something about Krillin rubs me the wrong way. And this dude also seems kind of balanced as well. His main ability, Pure Hearted Wish. This dude takes away Dragon Balls by 3, bro. That is crazy. That's actually crazy. He cancels upgrades and whatnot after he gets buffs based off Super Warrior or Purple allies. And also he acts like a support unit, right? So he applies these effects when he enters the battlefield, 20% to damage inflicted, and reduces damage received by 10% for 10 time accounts. That's nothing, bro. 10% damage reduces, but that's really nothing. But he restores his own health by 25%, and there's some other buffs Only one time when his health reaches, I don't know, 50% or under, he has destructible disc. You can teach that. Flare, his solar flare has seen a major upgrade, bro. This dude literally is getting ki back for using his 50 ki. That's crazy. And it seems that all the he has a special, blast arch card, just like I love Super Vegeta Blue, right? But it seems like all these Super Warriors, they're all giving buffs towards their color in the Super Warrior tag. So like for Tien, I think it was green and Super Warrior. For Krillin, it's gonna be Super Warrior and purple. And for our boy Yamcha, it should be red and Super Warrior. So we're gonna be looking for the Super Warrior tag. Where's our boy Yamcha? We're looking for you right now. Of course, the art's looking kind of nice too. No funny, the art is looking nice. They're from the Cell Saga. I think that's what it is. They're from the Cell Saga or the Angel Saga. And damn, this was also a blast oriented unit, but he's looking kind of fire. His stats, his defense is looking kind of nice too. And then we're coming back with the Bardock and the Vegito, the red base Vegito main ability. Inflicts no switching. And restores his own ki by 50. That's kind of crazy. And also, he has a Super Warrior as well. He applies the following effects when he enters the battlefield. Damage inflicted plus up. And he also minus 10 to blast art cards. That's kind of nice. And he also supports Super Warriors or red characters. So then he also gets 20% to blast damage inflicted and minus 5 blast art cards actually. He also has Bond Between Warriors. He applies the following effects himself when there are 3 battle members remaining. 50% to blast damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. And increases his card draw speed by 1. Cannot be cancelled. And 20% to damage inflicted by allies when this character is defeated, bro. Yo, Yamcha's looking kind of tough. You want to use Yamcha first before anybody else dies. You want to use Yamcha first, and you pretty much want Tien to die. No, you want Tien to be the last in the unit. Krillin's in the middle. Ordering what you want to use his characters is pretty much Yamcha, Krillin, Tien. Easily. His green card's looking kind of nice too. He destroys all your he destroys your own strike cards. He also increases damage inflicted based on the number of strike cards destroyed. So he destroyed 3 cards. 35% of damage inflicted. So pretty much, if this seems like a strike-oriented team, or like gives you more strike cards in your deck, this buff is gonna be very great for this dude, bro. Very, very great. But he holds 2 blast art cards. How's that work? Why are you holding 2 blast art cards, bro? You could at least held 1 of each, right? But and I said like I said before, his his abilities are pretty much the same, but alternating colors. So you got support for red, purple, and green. But overall, these guys are looking kind of fire, cap. So make sure you guys grind out these characters. If we're able to grind them out all in one day, grind them out. I'm telling you, get these guys to at least 5, 6, 7 stars, right there and then. But this update is coming out soon, so stay tuned and subscribe and like and comment.